Greetings, it's Vaygrim. Welcome to another episode of VAYGRIM'S Chance. I am sorry that we missed out some episodes last week. However, it was due to a good reason. I had a a major hardware failure, basically. The separate machine I used to render on is no more, and I had to spend last week, the middle and end of last week, consolidating down to a one machine operation. Now I have a very powerful machine, so it shouldn't impact my performance too much, but we'll see. So I don't like doing long streaks of just one thing over and over and over, but I have been really making progress with this, and today I want to actually set up a salination plant because we're going to need something called brine for the actual process of making to the next step of ore processing. Right now we have 3 times ore processing. And we put in a piece of ore here. I think we can actually see. Where's the recipes? I thought there was a recipes button, but anyway, let's look it up this way. We go to ore, and we have uses for gold ore. So if it goes into the purification chamber, we get 3 gold clumps. Those then go into the crusher, and each clump gets turned into 1 dirty dust. Each dirty dust gets turned into 1 gold dust. And then that gets turned into gold ingots. So each piece of ore is turned into 3 ingots, basically. Now, if we go back to gold, there is the chemical injection chamber. The chemical injection chamber uses gold ore to make 4 gold shards. And those 4 gold shards are put into the purification chamber where each one becomes a gold clump, etc., etc. So this is going to take us from 3 times to 4 times. However, it requires hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride is hydrogen and chlorine. And so we have to basically get brine, pipe it into an electrolytic separator instead of water. We get sodium and chlorine, and we're going to have to use that to actually get to the next step. So we need brine, which means we need a big thing called a salination plant. Now, salination plants are very temperature sensitive. I could make one, let's say, right here. They're not very big. They're 4x4, but they're very temperature sensitive in that they work better in hotter climates, which means we need to look to the map. We need to zoom out a little bit. I'm thinking over here in this desert environment, there's even a lava pool over there. Now, one thing I'm going to have to take with me that I don't think I have right now is a chunk loader, because I'm going to fit this all into a 1 chunk space. Chunk. Is it anchor? I don't know if I have any spare. Let's go with anchor. There we go. Pull one of those out right there. There we go. I'm going to need to take one of those with me, and I'm going to set a waypoint for the salination plant. I don't know, somewhere up in the air. Actually, that's probably too high. Let's do 74. Okay. So now we have a waypoint for our salination plant. Let's go over there and see what kind of trouble we can get into. These things are not very hard to set up, but they are very environmentally sensitive in that they behave better. Oh, you can see the mining accident that happened there once. I had to put a dam of sand to keep the water from flowing. So here we are right at the edge of a desert. I think this will work nicely. I'm getting some weird rendering bugs. There we go. Oh, hi. Do I have? I think I already killed or transferred the node out of that one. I don't know. Anyway, it's not my problem. Got a nice lava pool right here. What I'm going to do is turn on F9 to turn on chunks. And I'm looking for a chunk that is mostly out of the lava pool, but still within the desert. Here we go. Let's do this one right here. I'm just going to level this out a little bit. Whoopsie. All the sand. Now what I want to do is I'm actually going to mark a hard border outside the chunk. Where is, let's see, that's right there. And I'm just going to run this across. So we have a visual. Now, I can turn the ugly lines off. Okay. So we need, I believe, what is a 4x4 chunk of space. And I'm actually gonna dig one more layer down. Now, if you'll notice, I already have, I'm gonna put this right over here. Set owner to server to owner. I don't know if that actually does anything, but whatever. These have not been working 100% lately, but it's only a chunk loading one chunk, so hopefully this will actually work. Okay, we have a whole bunch of things called salination blocks. Firstly, what you actually have to do is make dynamic tank blocks. And that has a bucket of water. We're actually going to have to go fill up with more. There we go. Get extra water in my multi-bucket. First thing we're going to want to do I'm actually going to get one of those and put it down. I have a transfer node for liquids. Now in theory, oh, you know what? I actually want it in this corner. Silly me. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, first of all, this thing I want to do, I think I have to do a world interaction upgrade. And then I'm going to do a speed upgrade. And it's going to fill up and it's looking for water. It's looking for a place to send the water. Next, what we're going to do is I'm actually just going to leave a stack of sand right there. I want to put a multi-block tank right here. And we're going to actually use dynamic tank blocks. If these work the way that I think they should. Let's do Hi there. Yes, it's nice to see you too. This is us delving into territory we haven't had to deal with before. Okay, I think we have a multi-block. So now, yes! This is filling up with water. It is going to be our backstock of water. Then what we're going to do... Oh, I should have made 2 of those. Hang on a sec. You, come here. Do you... No, you don't. Of course not. Hi, yes. I heard another one. Oh, must have been the same one. I just realized I need another one of those to pump from our buffer tank over to our... I'm going to shift this over one. But I'll get that set up in just a second. So I can put this way, this way. We're going to go back over here. We need to put one of those. So this is filling up with water as fast as possible. Need to put up some defenses. Or, more sand? Ouch! That actually hurt. Oh, go away. I really shouldn't be working in a desert at night. I should know better. But I don't. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay. I'll just trim around the edges here. Desert be mine. So now I think what I can do is put a light there. Put a light there. Put a light there. Put a light there and put one right there. Yes, that actually hurt the zombie. I'm just going to get a spawn buffer. And we're good. Okay, I can actually get back to work now. So much clutter. Oh my gosh. So I have salination blocks, which are basically made with dynamic tank valves. Hi. Dynamic tank valves. You make dynamic tank blocks with steel ingots and cobblestone. Nice and simple. You get 8 every one you do. They're real cheap. That's why I like mechanism dynamic tanks, because they're very economical. You get one of those and you surround it with copper and you get a salination block. You need a lot of salination blocks. So, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to show these people who's boss. Take that, you pesky morons. Okay, so now we have the foundation. That's 4 blocks by 4. And then the rest of it is actually hollow. right here is where I'm going to actually have... I should have moved this over one more, but it's okay. Because I can do... this with the piping. So I need to have a valve right here that's going to be in. It's not connecting right now because this is not a valid plant. And then I'm going to get one. Put it right there. That's going to be out. Now this thing can be up to 18 blocks tall. That is considerable in height. This is, counting the ground, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's turn that ugliness off. This is 7. 8. 9. I'm going to make this as big as possible because we want to have as much salination happening as possible, as much brine being made as possible. Ah! We're running low on blocks, so what I'm going to do... actually think I've got enough. Then what you do... Oh, I have some extra. Ooh. Hang on. Let's do that. That's good. One of these is going to have to be the controller. I'm actually going to break this one right here. Make it the controller. Then we have to get these advanced solar panels. One right there. One right there. And I think it's a salination plant. I'm not sure. Yes! Salination plant incomplete. I need to do a little bit of study. I have missed out on something. Hang on just a second. Pesky zombies. Let's get rid of the neighbors real quick. There was another one around here somewhere. Oh, okay. Let me do some research real quick. I'm going to see what I'm missing. Hang on just a sec. Welcome back. I am heading over to our salination plant that is actually complete now. What did I miss? Well, the salination controller has to be on the top. Silly me. So you see this temperature is building up on this thing. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. The last key of the puzzle we're missing. I have to get one of these and put it right there. And I think... that should be an input valve. Just not going to work. Might have to go with another solution on this because it's not. This has got a certain amount of water. Yeah. Give me that. So this is now a salination plant. The reason why it's so important to have it in the desert. If you notice, it's got brine building up. Oh, wait a minute. Was that working? It is working. Okay, hey. It just doesn't visually connect. Hey, that's cool. Let's do speed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. I think is the max you can have in something. Open this up. We're going to put 15 in there, and it is going to speed up considerably. So here is our brine operation. Basically, this is going to be making brine at epic paces constantly. We are going to use it. Let's see. Let's do... I need to have it over... here. Why did I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I want to do is I want to make a tank. Dynamic tank glass. I need you. I'm going to put you away. I'm going to get a whole stack of sand. Dump it in there. I'm going to get a stack of glass. Get some steel ingots. We're going to put those there. Wait a minute. There we go, a little bit of a bug. And I'm going to get some glass. There we go, some steel. Why do I have nether pig iron? Let's get rid of that. Okay. So, basically what I want to do is I want to make a nice big tank that all of this brine can build up in. That is going to be a good thing. Okay, so now we have a nice big brine tank. What I'm going to have to do now is liquid upgrade there. And this is going to start filling up the brine. We have a big volume. I don't know what that actually means in terms of total calculation. But basically, this is slowly going to shade and fill in. We've got some spare ingredients here. Let's get some... I think we can only put... I think only 15 count. That away, put that away, put that away, put that away. And that away, okay. So, this is our brine tank. We're now going to let this run and fill up. This whole chunk is going to be loaded. Now, this is not running right now, specifically because it's not daytime right now. This uses solar power to run itself, and it uses... Why can I not sleep? Fine, let's go up here. Away from the monsters! Ah. This uses solar power to run itself, to heat itself, to do everything, which means now that this is actually lights on, running and operating. As you can see, we have a 2 times multiplier. This would be 1 times or 1.5 times in some other biomes, even 0.5 in the wrong kind of biomes like cold biomes. If you do this in a glacial biome, you really sacrifice efficiency. But this thing is building up temperature quick. Now it's 15 blocks. We could actually extend this 3 more blocks, and I might come back and do that later. Build a few more salination blocks, but at present, I think this is going to serve us very well. The water is staying capped out, and this tank, I think, should be... Yeah, it's still buffering. It's still filling up. Actually, no, this is draining it out as quick as I think it can. Oh, it's trying. Tell you what, let's see if maybe... Let's put that there. Put that there. This is still being siphoned out as quick as possible. I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to do anything about that. So basically, this will buffer up overnight and fill up. Then back in the daytime, it will start emptying out again, which is why I actually wanted a buffer. I am going to kill all of you. Y'all gone? They're all gone. This is going to start filling up with brine. And once this has got a considerable amount of buffered brine into it, I'm going to remotely hook this back up into the processing center. Whoops, back at home base over there. But this is now to be left to its own devices. I'll check back in on it next episode, and we'll see how it's doing. Until next time, thank you very much for rejoining me on VAYGRIM'S Chance. I do apologize for the brief service interruption last week, but we are back up and running and back to building on our map. Now, episode 100 is closing in very quickly. I have some ideas, but I have nothing concrete planned yet. And I'm working on that. So keep your eyes peeled. We're getting close to episode 100, and I'd like to do something special. I'll see you folks later. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.